Hey everybody, Allie Martin, visibility expert here. I just checked one of my clients' accounts, and since they've started working with us, which has been 2 months, their engagement has increased by 9,000%. Yes, that's a real number, 9,000%. And really, what we can attribute this to, of course, the content's engaging. We use different tactics to really captivate their followers. But I attribute so much of this growth, because I see it across the board, across clients, is consistency. And that's that before they were posting maybe once a week, maybe they would take 3 or 4 weeks off and then post 2 or 3 times. They were never consistent and they didn't have a strategy behind the content, so the content would sometimes kind of seem random. So really, when I attribute one factor to success in social media, it always comes down to consistency. And I created a product that allows you to be consistent, and I'm going to share this product with you. However, this video is not just to sell my product to you. There's really a method that can be utilized without using the product. So the product that I created is a social media planning pad, and you can get this at socialwithallie.com. So that's socialwithallie, ALLIE.com. You purchase the social media success kit there, and this planning pad is an add-on that you can add to your order. And this pad is thick enough that it will last you more than 2 years. So you more than get your value out of adding that to your order. And really, I created this pad because I had created a ton of digital downloads that allow people to plan out their content to be consistent. And I heard from so many people that said, like, okay, that's great, but like, I don't print that out. Like, I'm never going to use that digitally. And so this planning pad is meant to live on your desk. And as you come up with ideas, or as you think about the next sale that you're going to have, that you document it on this pad, so that when you sit down at the end of the month and you're planning the content for the month ahead, you have everything you need at your fingertips. And I plan out my month worth of content for my personal page in 30 minutes. And my goal is that by using this planning pad, you will get to a 30-minute planning period for a month worth of social media content. I spend a little bit more time than that working with my clients, of course, because we go through a strategy session with my team. We go through a strategy session with the clients, and then we work through the process that I have in place for each of my clients. But my goal is that small business owners that maybe aren't ready to work with me or my team, or even other social media managers, can really utilize this system to get their social media running. I think that's the biggest piece that kind of stalls the growth at the beginning, when people come to me and they have either no presence whatsoever, or they haven't been on there in a year or months. It's really hard to see that growth pick up immediately because you've been so inactive for a while. So one of the best things you can do if you are a business owner is be consistent on social media. If that means only one time a week, then do 1 time a week. I am going to encourage you to really push it to 2 times a week, but do what you can to be consistent. That consistency will come across through the algorithm, and that will be much more valuable than just posting sporadically and saying, okay, I can post more this week. I have more availability, and posting a bunch and then going a month without posting. So I want to walk you through some of the things you need to think about, and I'm looking at the planning pad as I'm telling you. I'm pulling out key pieces that I have here, so that when you can sit down and plan out your next month's content and have those pieces at hand. So the first one I'm going to mention is one that I think a lot of people forget about, and it's one of the easiest things that you can pull into your content. And I title the section Bragworthy. And bragworthy to me means testimonials from clients, reviews on your Facebook page, comments that you got on past content. I had one client, and every time we posted a before and after picture of the work that she had done, we would get a flood of positive comments of how much they loved working with her and how much they love her work. And that in and of itself can be a post, because that's social proof. That is showing to your potential customers what customers are saying about you. And that is really appealing, and that really builds trust with those potential customers. So I think that's one that really a lot of people don't have to dig very far to find those bragworthy moments that they can share on social media. And sometimes those bragworthy moments are media features. Maybe the newspaper mentioned you and you had a great write-up in a magazine. Those are all pieces that can be repurposed on your social media to build your credibility, to build your authority, and are bragworthy moments that you should be sharing. Another piece that is a really easy one to pull into your strategy is holidays. And there is a national holiday for every day of the year. So make sure that you're looking at those and find the relevant holidays for your industry. Make sure you're celebrating those. I always think it's funny because like National Dog Day or National Cat Day will pop up. And people that maybe aren't on social media every single day will get on like the day after, and their feed will just be flooded with all of these dog pictures, for instance. And they'll post like a day later and say like, oh, I didn't know it was National Dog Day, and I feel like I need to post because my dog will be mad if I don't post about them on a National Dog Day. And I always think that's funny because we feel like our pets are going to be offended if we don't post about them. But those are kind of the opportunities where you don't want to wait until a competitor of yours is posting about National whatever day. You want to be posting about it that morning, at lunchtime. You want to be ahead of the game. You want to have already planned out your content. You want to already have the perfect picture ready. So if you don't pay attention to those holidays and you start to see your competitors mention them, you'll be scrambling, and that will come across in your content. So, take note of what those holidays are, document them on your planning pad, and you will be sure to make sure that you have all of those covered in your content to come. And then finally, the third thing that I will mention is including a call to action. And I think a lot of people get icky when they think about call to action because they think sales. And that is not what I'm saying, and that is not what a call to action does. A call to action can be a sales tactic to use, and it can drive your clients and your followers to take action. However, a call to action can be simply comment below if you agree, double tap, share to your story so that we can get the message out to more people. Whatever you want the reader to do next, that's what you need to include in the caption. And you definitely should mix those things up. You shouldn't always be driving people to your website to purchase your product or to purchase your service. They should have a variety of actions that you have them take. And any engagement is great for the algorithm and great for your engagement rate. So really try to think about a variety of call to actions that you can be using in your content, and really challenge yourself to mix it up and have fun with it, and do things like drop a heart emoji below if you agree. So Those are 3 things that I really think will be helpful as you are planning content for the next month ahead. If you would like to purchase my social media planning pad, don't forget to go to socialwithallie, ALLIE.com, and you can purchase one there. Let me know below in the comments what tip helped you out the most. And if you have any social media questions or any public relations questions, please also drop those below. That will help inspire me to create my next video. And I may just choose your question to cover. So can't wait to be with you again soon. And I hope this helped you. Thanks so much.